Now, Christine, we're talking about a large crowd here at times threatening to become unruly, threatening to become out of control, and that brings in a big-time, out-of-fast response from LAPD. Let's get right to it.
Martin Luther King Day is widely celebrated for the changes and the impact that Martin Luther King has had on the world today. And we have a parade in Los Angeles, California, where a group of people participate in everything that's going against the dream.
We stand in one of the most momentous periods of human history. And in these days of emotional tension, when the problems of the world are gigantic in extent and chaotic in detail, all men of goodwill must make the right decisions.
Like, let's keep it real. Like, they going against the dream, man. No, but they got their own tradition, and they like to get physical, man.
Check it. This is the scene. Crenshaw Boulevard, across here, 42nd Street. LAPD moving in dozens and dozens of their black and whites. Some of the officers coming in with their riot gear. That crowd said to be maybe as strong as 200 people moving up and down Crenshaw Boulevard. At times, officers say threatening some of the businesses in that area. LAPD setting up a perimeter and telling some of the businesses there, like that McDonald's at Crenshaw and 42nd, and there's a Jack in the Box a few blocks south of there, telling those businesses to close early because, as the officers said, they simply could not protect those restaurants. Yeah, that crowd turned ugly.
Man, that's what's going on. Happens every year. Yeah, man, it's just the truth. Where, unfortunately, where Martin Luther King is, it's a lot of different areas and territories where they don't really see eye to eye. You know, take a wild guess. Yeah, they all want to go to the parade, man. We want to go to the parade too. And we want to go against the dream, man. They want to get physical, man. It's going down. You know what's going on. That's just what it is, man. But yeah, like, unfortunately, the territories are very close. We got the neighborhood 40s.
Glove house, what I did?
Nigga, you see that motherfucker? Nigga,
dark side ass.
Nigga, Chris on the fig, nigga.
30s, Crips as well. Rolling 30 Crips.
Block, get it rolling. Hi, catch all the sound, y'all patrol. I'm a King Park General. Let's go boogie on ops. Hi, yeah.
There as well. And also the BPS Jungles, the Black P Stone, their Bloods.
We hit the lotto on this one, nigga.
Ball Village Lotto.
So west of Crenshaw will be the Jungles, known as the Jungles, the Baldwin District. That's where the Black P Stones, that's where they're located. If you've seen Training Day, that's where a portion of the movie was filmed, where a lot of those guys were in the one-way, the cul-de-sac. Yes, that is the BPS Jungles area, the Baldwin District. If you go south of King, you will have the 40s, the rolling 40 neighborhoods. Yes, there be south of King, so basically all in the same area. North of King, you have the rolling 30 Crips. So as you can see, their neighborhoods are very, very close by. So about time they get around the borderline, a traditional rumble seems to kick off about every year. So this is something that, you know, happens every year right in the same area, like, right? So other than that, they get to doing what they doing. They all like to link up at the MLK parade and just
The manager of McDonald's telling me he decided to close early, turn off the lights, and send everybody home, saying he was worried about the safety of his workers. But LAPD, in a sense, sealed off that area with their roving patrols on their black and whites, the streets around Leimert Park, also using their chopper, their airship with a night sun, slowly being able to dissipate the crowd, sending off groups in different directions. So
what you want to test your mic. They want to see where you at with it. You know, it's just the truth, man. You know, so they go up there, they do their thing, and you know, after it's all said and done, if they haven't already got what they needed out the way, it's going down.
At this late hour, no reports of arrests there, no reports of any injuries or damage. And as we come back out here live, I can tell you LAPD continues to monitor the situation there in Leimert Park.
Like, everything is going up, and it's unmanageable. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they like to do on their MLK Day.
And on Tuesday, 1 week from today, the people of this nation must decide whether they want America to remain true to the great words of the founding fathers. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
If you're familiar with my channel, you know that the Rolling 30s occupy King Park. So yes, that's Martin Luther King Park. I covered that shortly in one of my previous videos. You go check that out. But yeah, the King's dream was for everybody to have peace. So I'm hoping everybody have a good day. Everything's smooth. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tradition. Everybody know. If you don't know, you're slow. It's always going down over there.
Through the evening, they still have several black and whites in the area, as one of the officers told me. We'll be here through the night just to make sure there are no problems through the morning hours.
Yeah, so everybody just be smart, be safe. I hope everybody's having a good MLK Day. Other than that, yeah, I've been to the King Parade a few times, man. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing parade, nice, festive, man. A lot of nice things going on. It's not just that, but that is a tradition that it will be going on, and I will be keeping you up to date on that as well. But yeah, hope everybody's just having a good one, man. Everybody be safe, especially if you're in the Leimert Park area, the Baldwin Hills area, just anywhere, the Dons. You know, just have a good time. I'm pretty sure you're going to be outside as you should, you know, enjoying the parade, however you are, maybe eating or however you are in the area, because that's just what's going on in the area. Very beautiful, lovely area. And other than that,
they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We must decide whether those words will be firmly etched into the structure of our nation, or whether we will allow our nation to be relegated to a second-rate power in the world with no moral voice. We must decide next Tuesday whether America will take the high road of justice and peace and compassion for the poor and underprivileged, or whether this nation will tread the low road of man's inhumanity to man, of injustice, of short-sightedness. Each of us has a moral responsibility, if we are of voting age and if we are registered, to participate in that decision. And so I come to California today, and I'll leave here and go to Chicago and then to Detroit and then Baltimore, Maryland, and New York to say the same thing. I come here to urge every person under the sound of my voice to go to the polls on the 3rd of November and vote your convictions.
The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., recent Nobel Peace Prize winner and civil rights leader, is making a final swing throughout the nation in a last-minute effort to get out the vote. Reverend King has been in Southern California since last night and has a back-breaking schedule for today. Traveling under the auspices of the Western Christian Leadership Conference, he has already visited today the Knickerbocker Gardens at 112th and Compton, the Elks Hall on Central Avenue, Carver Junior High School and Jefferson High School. Now here at the Boys Market, Crenshaw and Rodeo.
No, we don't have anything.
Later today, he goes to McCoy Memorial Baptist Church, LA City College, winds up with a big citizens rally tonight at South Park, 51st and Avalon.